Rushden and Diamonds, and to non-league football, well, it's just breathtaking, really, isn't it? One day this team will be a league side. I've absolutely no doubt
Hello,
about
how
that.
are you? And welcome to another episode of the Lower League Journey with me, John, aka Old Man Suda. And yes, it's back again with AFC Rushden and Diamonds, and we are in the playoffs, trying to get into Vanarama. Well, I think it's going to be south. It might be the north, but I think it's going to be the south if we do get through. We've got the first round of the playoffs today against Bambury. It's going to be a very difficult game for us. But we played them not long ago and beat them 2-0. And we're playing on a neutral ground. We're playing actually at Sixfields, which is the ground of Northampton Town. So actually it is roughly about halfway, I would say. Maybe a little bit sort of in Rushden's favour, but nothing too crazy or anything like that far away from either one. But we did beat them 2-0 not that long ago, so we should do okay. There's not really much to talk about at the moment. I'm not done the end of the season. I'm not showing you all the leagues, even though we are into June. I'm going to wait and finish, see how far we do get in the playoffs and all that, and then I'll do the end of season review and we'll look at the other leagues and all that malarkey. What else is there to talk about? I mean, it's been in the season. Money has dropped down quite a bit, as you can see. We're now down to 164,000. Obviously, like I said, I keep saying I do believe this is down to the fact that we're doing the youth stuff. And I think that's pretty much it. Injuries wise, we haven't got any injuries. Williams is back now, as you can see. He isn't 100% fully fit, but he's well enough to play the game if we need him to. And overall, apart from that, everything's pretty much the same as I left you last episode. We haven't really done anything. We've just gone through to this game. We'll wait till they get all this out of the way, and then I'll look at buying players, selling players. One thing I have noticed, though, as I've said, I did mention it last episode actually, some of our ratings seem to have dropped quite a bit, and I don't know if it's because it sort of heads into June and a lot of the leagues are finished and now, but we've got a lot more sort of 3 stars or 2 stars. I mean, Cedric was a 4.5 star, 4-star player not that long ago. Williams was a 4-star player, so I'm not quite sure what's happened there. I'm wondering if it is to do with sort of like the teams that are coming down or going up and all that sort of stuff, and just the ratings and everything has changed a little bit. Apart from that, the only other few things to talk about quickly is we've got a couple of players who've signed new contracts. David Knight has signed a new one. Grant Basley has signed a new one as well, and they've all gone on to like non-contracts, which is really good for us because it's gave us money basically. If I go to finances, you can see there we're only spending 40 quid over committed spending of 3.9, so we're actually under the wage budget sort of now, so that's helped out quite a little bit. Obviously we haven't got the budgets for next season, so we don't know yet, but we're not going to sort of spend too long. I mean, things like dynamics are obviously brilliant at the moment, looking very good for us and everything, so there's nothing really much to talk about at the moment or anything like that. We might as well just get straight on to the actual game. Which is obviously against Bambury. We've obviously got Farnborough or Bishop Stortford. It was a draw. It was like a draw for this, which don't know if that meant we could have got Farnborough or Bishop Stortford. But if you look at the competition, we were. If I can find it, stages. There we go. Don't want playoffs. We want. No. What do we want? We want league table. There we go. They did finish in 5th, so usually it would be 2nd v 5th and 3rd v 4th. So I don't know if it was done as a draw just because of the database we're using, and that was the only way they could do it. But we would have always got 5th spot or not. But it's worked out how it should do. So we'll get straight into the game because, like I said, there's nothing else really to talk about, and it's pretty much the team that we always play. The only thing we will change, obviously, is McWilliams coming in. Basley can go instead of Ashton. And it's pretty much the same team that we play nearly every week now because it's pretty much our best team that we could play. The only thing I will actually change is instead of Radine, we'll bring on Hoban. We'll go a little bit more attacking, I feel. There we go. Actually, we'll have you on support. But overall, this is the team we're going to go with. And it's going to be Thomas in goal, McWilliams, Ward, Warren and Cooper. Hoban, Pearce, Harmes and Harris midfield with Cedric and Sheriff, the goal scoring machine up front. And basically, if we win this, we'll get through to the final. There's a good chance I think we could still get promoted. It's obviously going to be very tough, but we'll do our absolute best, and I feel we can actually get something out of this. They are playing 4-4-2. They've got a midfielder who is injured already, which is good for us. So we will play a little bit dirty. We will show them on the foot. We'll tackle the midfielder on hard, just to keep him sort of, you know, worrying about stuff. And we'll do that. And it's a bit dirty, but we really want to win it, don't we? Right, passionate. We've been on a good run lately. Let's go and show them. It's gone reasonably well. We'll give them a quick passionate talk here as well, and we'll get straight into it and see, because we can win this and we can get through to the final. I feel we can get promoted, which in some ways is going to be good. In other ways, it might not be as good. You are here to win against mine to keep the promotion bid alive. Have you picked the right team for the occasion? I'm very confident. How much of a boost is it? Any team would miss a player of that calibre. And we'll see how we get on. Because, yeah, as I said, if we can get over it, in some ways it's good. We're obviously moving up in the leagues and everything like that brilliantly. In other words, have we got the infrastructure to move into that league? As Garrick's got a free kick and he takes it, and it just goes over the bar. But overall, we are more in control from the looks of the stats. But yeah, I mean, have we got the infrastructure? Do we have the players? Do we have the finances to bring the players we need in to make sure that we are safe? Cedric's got a chance here. He goes one-on-one and he puts it just over. Bit of a mistake in the defence there by Bambury. But yeah, have we got the infrastructure to actually accommodate moving up a league? That is the question. And I think we could probably do a decent job. We could definitely stay ourselves from relegation, but it's going to be difficult as Pearce knocks it back to Thomas, who pumps it up forward, and Cedric gets the ball. He gives it to James. James now has got the ball. What's he going to do with it? He knocks it out to Hoban. Hoban's got a bit of room and he tries to find Cedric and he can't, but a great tackle now. Cedric, can he release Harris? He does. Harris then puts it through to Pearce in the middle, gives it to Sharif. Sharif now to Cedric. Cedric with a shot and it goes just wide. But yeah, you know, I think we'll do. We're not going to. I don't think we're going to win the league or anything like that if we get promoted or even get in playoffs again. And pretty much what I was expecting this season was for us to drop off after a great start and finished mid-table, which would have still been, I felt, a really good opportunity for us. Hoban's got a chance now. Can he get a cross in? He does, and Cedric with his shot, and he puts it over. Cedric, you had one job, and that was to score. Warren now gets it to Cedric. Cedric, is he going to be able to release anyone? He gets Sharif. Sharif now tries to get Cedric. Cedric with the ball to James. James with a shot, and he goes wide again. We are all over them, but we can't seem to find the net. I didn't expect us to do as well as we did this season, and I felt like we had the infrastructure. Cedric now, Sharif's got the ball, he puts it into James. James with a shot and he gets it saved, but Cedric's now got the ball. He gets tackled as it's all getting a bit messy, isn't it? Cedric tripped up Sinclair. Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought it was great building blocks we were going to do this season, but somehow we managed to. We've got a corner now. We put it into Ward, who finds the net, gets in there. Tom Ward with the goal. Sharif knocked it down for him. 1-0. Brilliant result for us. Yeah, and I keep saying, I thought we were going to just start building the team and, you know, it'd be 1 or 2 seasons, or at least 2 seasons every league sort of thing. As now Sharif's got a chance. He's one-on-one maybe, and it's a bit of a weak shot. But we just seem to do so well this season. Maybe there wasn't a bigger gap as I thought between the 2 leagues. I do think there's going to be a bigger gap between the Vanarama South and the Southern Premier. But we'll see. We'll see how we do. I mean, we'll see what finance we get. Cedric now with a chance. He's going to get across, and he does. He tries to find Hoban, but he couldn't quite get there. Hoban now with the ball. Hoban puts a deep cross into Cedric, who's Sheriff, and somehow they save it. And, I mean, we are absolutely all over them at the minute. Williams whacks it in, gets it to Sheriff, and... Oh, it was a free kick. I was going to say it was a really weird goal then for a second. So maybe I think though, we can't just get promoted. As we hit the bar again, really? I mean, we were all over them at the moment. Harris now puts it in, and he tries to find someone, but he can't. And Cooper collects it, he gives it to James. And that is the end of the half. And I will get out what I was talking about is I thought in this league we would maybe do well, finish maybe top half, mid-table, start building a team, getting the finances sorted, and next season we'd get promoted. And it'd be like that every 2 to 3 seasons we'd be promoted. Obviously, as it gets harder and harder as you go up the leagues. But we've just outdone ourselves, and I think we're doing so well. I'm going to say, I know you can do better, even though you're doing really well. We'll hand that over to the assistant actually, and everyone looks pretty good, and we're seemingly doing really well. We're absolutely all over at the moment. But yeah, we've sort of, like I say, I keep saying we've surprised ourselves this season. We've done so well, and I think we do deserve promotion. Maybe we are absolutely destroying them at the moment. 17 shots, 8 on target, but we've only scored 1, which is a bit of a shame. Cedric is not playing the best, really. We might have to bring Cedric off soon and bring Knight on. Knight will probably score a few goals. As Hoban now puts it to James, who gives it to Cedric to Sheriff. Sheriff with a shot, and they save again. And they are, I mean, they're playing awesome in the way they're saving. We're going to bring Knight on for Cedric even, put him as a poacher. Who else could we change over? Harris isn't playing brilliant. We'll bring Coulson on for him, and we'll leave it at that for now. Yeah, so well, I don't know. I think we'll see how we go on. But it looks like we're going to make hopefully the final here. Coulson now gets it into Sheriff, who gets a header. And I mean, any other time we would have scored 3 or 4 goals, but we are just not being able to get them in the back of the net, even though we are dominating this game at the moment. Bishop Stortford and Farnborough are drawing as well. As we've got a free kick, Hoban puts it into Sheriff. Sheriff knocks it down to Coulson, and Coulson just puts it wide. This is such a close game for. I mean, it's a close game in the sense of we're having so many chances. And you know what's going to happen is they're going to score now. As they put in a ball to Kay, who gives it to Booth. Booth now is going to get a cross in, but we do sort it out. And Pearce now pumps it up to Sheriff, and Sheriff's got a bit of room. And as he goes forward, and he puts it into Knight, and Knight with the shot, and Knight with the goal. That probably secures it. We are through to the final of the playoffs. Get in there, my son. Knight, who came in halfway through the season, has done a really good job for us, actually. He's done a really good job. I've been really pleased with him. He hasn't played every game, but he's done, when he's needed to, he's done a good job. So yeah, let me guys what you think, because I don't think promotion after promotion is realistic, and you could probably do it in this game. You might need to cheat a little bit, but you could do it. As Kay comes down, puts a cross into Garrick, who finds the net, and with 15 minutes to go, it's back to a 1-0 or a 1-goal lead. But yeah, I don't think it's realistic. I think most people will find that they need to build the infrastructure of the teams as they move up the league, especially when you're starting so low down in these sort of leagues. If you start in the Championship, obviously you get promoted. You've got the money and you can do that with some of the teams there. But in these lower league teams, I think you do need to build it, and sometimes you do need to just move halfway up the league. As Sheriff's been injured, that is an absolute no. Please don't be injured for too long. Right, who are we going to bring on? We'll bring on Kay, and we'll bring Kay back here, and James can go here, maybe, and Kay and Piers. Not really going to work that way, is it? We'll just do a 5 at the back, shall we? 5 in midfield even. Yeah, I'm losing train of thought now, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. If sort of you think these sort of things. As a great goal by James, as he gets the ball at the back, the edge of the area, and just smashes it in at home. Brilliant goal. 3-1 to us. We are definitely now through, I would say. But let me, like I said, let me know what you guys think about it. Can you get promotion and still build a team from a lower league management team? I don't think it's possible really, without maybe changing a bit of in the editor, like money wise and stuff like that. So let me know what you think. As Kay's got the ball now and he finds Garrick, and Garrick's going to get a goal as it's 3-2, and we switched off. I mean, what can I say apart from concentrate, you idiots? He just absolutely switched off here though. Booth though with the ball, then he gives a really lazy pass to Kay, who gives a lazy pass to Garrick, and Garrick has them pretty much a one-on-one with the keeper. We've literally referee blow the whistle. There we go. We are through to the final. That is a good result for us. Absolutely brilliant. We should not have really let 2 in. That was a bit of a shame. Congratulations, boys. We'll say that. Hand it over to the assistant. Absolutely brilliant. We'll see if we get in the final. But yeah, I was waffling on, obviously, about the infrastructure and all that sort of stuff anyway. But we've done absolutely brilliant. We are through. Bishop Stortford have got through as well on penalties. We will be playing them. When will we be playing? How long is Sheriff injured for? 3 weeks. He's going to obviously miss the next game with a concussion. That is a bit of a shame. Press conference. I'll do that in a minute. Sheriff drives us forward. Praise Sheriff. Yes, we will. You were superb in front of goal. How have we done against Bishop Stortford in the league or in our games? Where are they? Let's see if we can find. So we drew 2-2 there with them. And did we play them near the beginning of the season somewhere? Can we find them? Bishop, that's 2-2 there. Where else did we play them? It must have been up here somewhere. We lost 1-0. So this is going to be a really tough final game for us against them. But we have done pretty well. Right, that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. Obviously, the next episode will be the final. Hopefully we can win that and get through. It'll be absolutely amazing if we do. Obviously, drop a like, drop a subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I would love it off you guys. Come and follow me on Twitter. And also let you know is I'm going to have a new series starting sort of some point in this week. And it's going to be sort of running in line with this, two maybe episodes a week. And it's just going to be having a bit of fun learning about the Chinese Super League. So, you know, it's just a league I haven't seen played before, and I don't know anything about it. So, go and check that out because it should be really good fun. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you on the next episode, which is the playoff final. Bye for now.